Hello and welcome to a new video. This one we're still sticking with the newsreader type thumbnails, by the way, in a bid to make them more attractive. What we're doing today is I'm introducing you to the races of the Antarctic people. Oh, the names will be the right way around. So there's three races: Azurians, Krystarians and Lysibians, and they come from, very briefly, this is the 10th time I've tried to make this video, Antarctikos looks kind of Greek, and the reason for that is the Greek people back in prehistory really latched on to the Antarctic language, so it's in actual fact that Greek is like Antarctic. So the Antarctic went sailing around, building pyramids and giving technologies away before realising that's a bad idea, especially with humans being so greedy. Antarctic are not humans, by the way. They existed a long time before humans. They live to be 200 or more. An old Antarctic is like really old, is like 250, but they generally live over 200 years. And they're bigger and kind of stronger than say humans. So the Krystarians come from Krystaria, obviously, named after these Crystallis Zephyr mountains. The temperature fluctuates quite a lot on the north, and ice sculptures form due to the onshore winds and the melting and refreezing day and night. So the Krystaria are mountain people. This is high plains. There's some very fertile, a lot of very fertile land they have, in contention with Lysibia constantly. Lysibians have recently taken Verde Forge Island and renamed it Eden Reach. And in kind of retaliation, the Krystari took Serpent Form Atoll, which there's some political intrigue around that. So a lot of these names, which is kind of crazy. I created this map a year ago in conjunction with OpenAI, thinking of names and what the kind of place I wanted and what kind of name it would be in a Greek way, and now I've forgotten how to pronounce most of them, which is, it's only a case if you don't mention them very often, so you forget how to say things. But this is a very spiritual place for the. This is a ring of lakes. They tend to build near lakes, the Krystarians. Anyway, they do a lot of trade with the Azurians. They get on really well with the Azurians. Azurians buy nearly all their things, and they do a lot of mining and gem collecting and trading. And they don't bring it down this road anymore because of the Lysibians have built encampments and they raid the caravans. They tend to bring it out of Aurora Sound or even out through the north, and then into Oasis Port or Estival or Aristoros. Asmara is the capital city of Azura, and it's built on this really beautiful, sacred freshwater lake. The Lysibian, there's a lot of castles and keeps and gates here to keep each other out. And the Lysibians have their capital city is Stonewolf. They have a lot of islands, and they are very accomplished sailors. The Azurians and the Lysibians do a lot of intermingling in this area, pirating and fighting and mini wars and regional conflicts. And it turns out if you want to deal with Lysibians, you tend to go through an Azurian. They've learnt to deal with the short-tempered, easily upset Lysibians, and it's kind of a contrast to their nature. Azurians are like laid-back, lovable rogue types, but they certainly can fight, and they get a lot of practice with the Lysibians. But anyway, that's a bit about the lore, and it's all very woolly and not fleshed out yet. It's just a very rough concept, but yeah, so that's the world of Antarctikos 500,000 years ago, before it was covered in 3 kilometers of ice. So that's where these races come from. That's where they're slightly different. Azurians live in a hot place, so they look like Africans. Krystarians live in a cold place, so they look like sort of Mongol mountain people. And the Lysibians, I guess, looking a bit Celtic or Norwegian. I guess that's how in my mind. We've learned a little bit about the lore, and the idea is for the demo is to show people about the full game. So my plan is that you can play through the game multiple times, with different characters play through as a rogue, as a mage, or whatever. And I might even end up doing 3 starting areas with different themes. I've been recently doing finally got back into a position where I'm creating concept art that I actually like, and I think it's better than it was before. But what with the bloody artwork and making videos, is it seriously encroaching on my development time. So I need to streamline this process and crack on. So in the next video, I tend to try and build up a couple of 3 videos to get myself a couple of days development work. The next video, I'll introduce like character creation and a little bit more about the classes. So thanks for watching, and I shall catch you in the next one.